Hello everyone, so this video we're going to be prepping the MX5 for the track day on Monday. It's Thursday night, 6:15. Quite a few jobs to do. I've just tidied the garage. You see behind me, the garage is nice and tidy. So just to go through what the plan is for tonight and Saturday, track day is on Monday, so the plan is, you can see that, I've got a roll bar to fit, which is in that box over there. I've not even opened the box yet, so hopefully it's the right colour. The next job is new oil and filter, gearbox oil change, fit the oil and water temperature gauges, fix the exhaust, refit the chassis braces, do the auxiliary belt for the alternator, remove the exhaust heat shield because it's knocking, I think it's knocking, and then I'm going to put in some interior lights, some extra interior lights, because the camera that I'm using now is rubbish in the dark, and when I'm sat in the car, I didn't explain it in the first video, when I'm sat in the car with a roof up, because it's so dark the camera can't see me even in the day. So I've got some LEDs to fit inside the car so that when we're recording Monday's track day you can see what's going on basically. So that's the plan. I'm going to put the camera up on the top of the racking on the shelf, bring the car in, get it jacked up and crack on. Over here, box of goodies, oil fill, K&N oil filter. I bought that because supposedly higher flow, low restriction than a cheap one from K&N or whatever. So hopefully it's only a little bit more expensive, so hopefully that's some benefit there. And then I've gone all out and I've gone and got some Miller's gearbox oil and engine oil, which I'll show you later on. So I went for top stuff really. Fingers crossed it's worth the extra price. It's not just a label, it's actually a better product. Right, I'll crack on. Probably half an hour. Yeah. Because it's so fiddly. But at least it's secure, it's high off the ground, it's not going anywhere. No. So look at red list.
Aha. Oh, have you got your roll bar?
Yeah, it's in that box.
Ah. Roll bar, oil and filter change, gearbox oil, what, gauges, exhaust, chassis.
Look at the oil I've got. Most expensive oil I've ever bought. It actually says Motorsport on it.
Interior light, phone mount, phone camera charger. Right, where we both start.
Right guys, the car is fine off the ground, as you will have seen in that clip, that fast forward clip that I've probably just put on the video, all being well. Gav's now arrived. Say Gav.
Hi people.
So I went through a list at the beginning of the video. We're going to crack on. I'm winging it really. What we're going to do first, we need to strip the interior to do the roll bar. I'm going to refill the oil for the gearbox from the gear stick. Instead of fiddling underneath, I'm going to pour it in from the top. So I need to take the centre console off. I might get Gav doing that. The exhaust needs to come off. We need to drain the oil. So there's a lot. We'll probably just wing it and as we go. So yeah, let's go. Right, I'm under the car right now. Hopefully the camera can see the sump. I'm going to drain the right. Leave the engine out to drain, and we need to remove. So whilst that's draining, I'm going to remove this under tray here next, and then, all being well, I can get to the oil filter. Update time. I've drained the engine of oil. I've left the sump plug off, let it fuel air strips come out. I'm not in a rush. I've drained the coolant because I'm wanting to fit a coolant temp sensor. So that goes in line there somewhere. So I'm going to have to cut a chunk out, put it in, Jubilee clips, put it all back together, and then run a wire from this sender to the dashboard. And then likewise with a sump, what I showed in a previous video was this little adapter, which that will go into the sump, sensor will go inside that adapter, and then again run a wire back to the dashboard. Whilst I'm doing that, Gav is having fun with the interior. He's pulled out the centre console.
We've got this bit of rubber to
I'll
take
say
out.
that my concern. It's all
It's all perished, hasn't it?
get a new one of those. The idea being that when it comes to do with the gearbox oil, we can pour it in from the top, whereas normally on the side of the gearbox you've got your drain and your fill point, and you would need a silly hand pump to pump the oil uphill into the top of the gearbox. That should be a lot easier. Once Gav's done that, he is going to strip the back down, and then we're going to do an unboxing of the roll bar, which I've not even looked at yet. So that's going to be exciting.
Hopefully it's bright pink.
Yeah, hopefully it's the right colour. If it's not the right colour, it's still going in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right, so an hour's gone by since last clip. What have I done? I have mounted the sensor, the sensor housing in the pipe, and Gavy's just fighting with the big box. We're going to do an unboxing next.
Exciting times.
Exciting times. So, talking about the hose. So this is, just to clarify for everyone, this is the temperature sensor for the water, and I've put it, hopefully the camera can pick that up, it will go approximately in there. It's wrong way around, but you get the idea. And I've put it right the wrong way. I've put it on the shine the light in. I've put it on the hot side of the engine, so this is the hot water comes out the engine into the radiator, cools down, goes back into the front of the engine. Now I've put it on this side because it's going to give them the highest reading, and then the concern is that you should get an average, and then if it goes above the average then I know it's overheating. Whereas if you put it on the other side of the radiator, my thoughts are that it'll give you the cold water basically coming out the radiator. So I might be wrong, but if needs be I can relocate the sensor. And I've just done some wires, so I've got an earth wire and a signal wire to do some wires on that. And I think we will crack on with opening the box for the roll bar. Oh, Gav has stripped out the card for me, as you can see there. So Gav, what have you done?
So basically, I've had to take carpet off the parcel shelf.
Yeah.
We had a big metal frame. If I just lift this up, big metal frame running round, covering all our wires up. That's come out. Seat belts all trimmed down the sides. What we have noticed is we've got a bit of tape here with some holes.
Yeah, and then we also noticed that the wheel arch liner was missing.
And little bits of trim were missing from around, so all we can think is
we think that
it's had a roll bar at some point.
The previous one's had a roll bar, which would, I'm not surprised because the car's got the yellow stuff brake pads, it's been lowered, it's got the tyres, so maybe it's been a track car in its previous life. But for definite, that these holes on the new roll bar, there is more mounting points than that. So that would suggest that this was a basic roll bar, well, maybe.
On our new roll bar, it mounts to the seatbelt mounts as well.
Yeah.
So a bit more strength.
Well, we'll find out when we open the box, because I might be wrong on that. Right, let's open the box. Okay, grab the camera, where's the knife? Go there, knife! Where's the top? It's like Christmas.
Oh.
It's the right colour. It's the right colour.
So what colour were you hoping for, John?
Semi-gloss black.
Semi-gloss.
Semi-gloss.
Very shiny.
That is actually more. Oh, just a bit of dust on it. Very nice, I'm impressed with that. So you can see people. Let the bolts on.
So what we're saying? Seatbelt mounts.
Yep.
And then what's this down here?
Well, that's where those holes are already drilled. But, so you got there, you got some instructions, picture, and some more instructions. So I think what we'll do is, whilst we're recording, let's just do a test fit.
Now where we're throwing this.
Oh my God. It's actually quite heavy, which is a good thing. Might be heavy. It's going to save your life.
You want it to be heavy so when you roll it.
We'll tell you what, before we... You're still recording?
Yeah.
Just swing camera around here. We'll do another unboxing of the hardware.
And unbagging.
And unbagging. So in here should be some good quality bolts and some returning plates.
So a bag inside a box inside a bag.
Don't mind that. I'd like them to have been thicker. Okay. That's what's in the box.